morning and welcome to this McPhee's 5th grade promotion ceremony. We're going to begin this morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all. I salute the flag of South Carolina and pledge of the founding state, love, loyalty, and faith.
We're now going to present the awards. You may be seated.
We're going to start with our outstanding students by subject. When we call your name, please stand. Our outstanding student in math this year goes to Eric Mendez. Outstanding student in reading, Carrie Bowings. Outstanding student in science, Michael King. Outstanding student in social studies, Alvin Gregory. Outstanding student in social studies as well, Ramel Hughes. We have two recipients of the Outstanding Student in Writing this year. They are Leslie Alvarez and Tristan Beard. For Most Improved in Academics, Scott Lambie. We have two students for Most Improved Overall. They are Emma Fulmer and Kipton Proctor. We'd like to recognize two students who competed in our spelling bee and placed second and third in the school. In second place, we had Kayla Porter, and in third place in the school, Alex Wood. Congratulations. Each year, our specials classes award students for their outstanding achievement. We have two students in art. For Outstanding Student in Art, that award goes to Perla Chable and Michael King. For Physical Education, Outstanding Student Awards go to Leslie Alvarez and Alvin Gregory. Our outstanding students in the the library, which we call the Readers, our Leaders Award, that goes to Kamari Castro and Michael King. And for Outstanding Achievement in Music this year, those awards go to Perla Chable and Hayden Stellar. Let's give them all a round of applause for that. Our students take the reading and math inventory assessments 3 times a year, and we monitor their growth as well as the overall highest score on those tests. We'll start with the reading inventory. The student who had the highest score on the reading inventory this year was Eli Ramsey. Our student with the highest math inventory score this year was Kayla Porter. Our student who achieved the greatest gains on the reading inventory this year, Tristan Beard. Our student receiving the greatest gains on the math inventory, Eric Mendez. We'd like to recognize our students who had perfect attendance for the fourth quarter only. When we call your name, please stand. Leslie Alvarez, Tristan Beard, Kamari Castro, Perla Chable, Faith Green, Gage Grice, Ramel Hughes, Scott Lambie, and Hayden Stellar. Congratulations. We had one student who was able to have perfect attendance for the entire school year, a great accomplishment. That student is Faith Green. We're going to move on to our Principal's Honor Roll. These are students who had all A's for the fourth quarter. Faith Green.
Woo! Go girl.
Eric Mendez, Kayla Porter. Those are for all A's for the fourth quarter. Congratulations. We'd like to recognize our students who had all A's and B's for the fourth quarter. When we call your name, please stand. Leslie Alvarez, Tristan Beard, Carrie Bowings, Bristol Byers, Kamari Castro, Perla Chable, Alvin Gregory, Ramel Hughes, Scott Lambie, Cameron Reese. Congratulations, all A's and B's for the fourth quarter. We would like to congratulate the following students who've made Honor Roll A or AB throughout the entire school year. When we call your name, please stand. Bristol Byers, Perla Chable, Faith Green, Kayla Porter. Congratulations. We would like to congratulate one student in this room who achieved a very nice honor. I'll explain what it is. This is called the President's Education Awards Program. It's a program that was awarded on behalf of the President of the United States and the Secretary of Education. It was founded in 1983, and the purpose of the program is to recognize those students in elementary, middle, and high school for their educational achievements. For outstanding academic achievement we have several. I'm sorry, I thought we just had one. That's great. So this is the purpose of this award is to recognize those students who show outstanding personal growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in the academic subjects. This award is given to encourage and reward students who work hard throughout the school year. When we call your name, please stand. This comes with a nice certificate and a pen. Kayla Porter. Bristol Byers. Tristan Beard. Eli Ramsey. And Hayden Stiller. Congratulations. We have another Good Character Award. Each month, we recognize those students who exemplify one of the 7 habits. For the month of April, our Good Character trait was synergize, and that student for the month of April was Kipton Proctor. For the month of May, our trait was sharpen the saw. It said balance feels best. I take care of my body by eating right, exercising, and getting sleep. I spend time with family and friends, and I learn in lots of ways and lots of places, not just at school. I find meaningful ways to help others. For the month of May, the Good Character Award goes to Kayla Porter. Each quarter, we recognize students with the Shining Star Award, and we have 2 students today who are going to receive the Shining Star Award. It's in recognition of a positive attitude, good character, and responsible citizenship. These 2 recipients are Tristan Beard and Emma Fulmer.
So we have a student who received a character award for the whole grade level, so all of 5th grade, both my class and Miss McPhee's class. And I have a little speech about this student. We, the Warrenville 5th grade teachers, have been asked to recognize a student that represents excellent character. This was an easy, unanimous decision. Perla Chapel is the perfect student who embodies the idea of good character. As a first-year teacher, I began the school year with the idea of what character traits the ideal student would have, and Perla ticks all the boxes. Perla is kind, patient, determined, respectful, generous, and honest. She comes to school every morning happy to be there and ready to learn. In class, I can always count on her eyes and ears being tuned into the lesson. She tries her hardest, and even when she does not yet understand, she never gets frustrated or gives up. At recess, you may find her sitting on the sidewalk with a book, or next to the buddy bench listening intently to her classmates' stories. Although quiet, Perla is kind to every student and is well loved and received by her classmates. One of Perla's strongest characteristics is her generosity. Perla's generosity is innate. If she notices there's a need, she'll quietly fulfill it with no expectation for recognition. For example, twice this year, Perla has noticed that our class uses disposable cups very quickly. The next day, Perla came to school with grocery bags, holding sleeves of disposable cups. Perla's also observed that our class supply of disinfectant wipes was dwindling and brought in extra containers for us to use. Sorry. I feel privileged and honored to have Perla in my class this year. Her smile immediately lights up a room whenever she walks in. I've never known her to have a bad day. In my opinion, there is no question that she is the most deserving of this distinguished award. Character Award, but this was just for my class. The recipient of this award is Cameron Reese. Cameron is one of those kids that teachers wish for and are thrilled to receive. He's the epitome of a student that exhibits good character in and out of the classroom. When I asked his classmates to give me one word to describe Cameron, they offered words like kind, funny, and friendly. In addition, Cameron is helpful, trustworthy, and inquisitive. In and out of the classroom, Cameron is always ready and willing to lend a helping hand. He'll often ask his peers and myself if there's anything he can help us with, from running errands for our class to providing emotional support for his friends. His inquisitive nature is prevalent in all things he does. In class, it empowers him to ask the deep, probing questions that inspire deep thinking. Out of class, his inquisitive nature inspires a curiosity about life. I'd never had so many questions about the daily life of ants before I met him. In my opinion, there was no better candidate for Cameron for our class character award.
So our next set of awards are voted on by the class, and they are class superlatives. So when we call your name, if you'll please stand. For Best Laugh, Alex Wood. These are also Best Laugh, Kamari Castro, as well as Carrie Bowens for Best Laugh. For Best Artist, Scott Lambie and Perla Chable. We also have two more Best Artists, I apologize. Michael King and Tristan Beard. Master Reader Awards go to Michael King and Perla Chable. Most likely to be found with a fidget toy, Kipton Proctor and Emma Fulmer. Most Responsible, Cameron Reese and Bristol Byers. For Master Mathematician, Kayla Porter and Eric Mendez. For Most Silly, Alex Wood and Carrie Bowens. For Master of Knowledge, Eric Mendez and Kayla Porter. For Master Writer, Leslie Alvarez and Tristan Beard. A lot of athletic people in this class. We've got 4 for Best Athlete. Alex Wood, Leslie Alvarez, Kamari Castro, and Bristol Byers. The same can be said about First Class Friends. We have 3 recipients of the First Class Friend Award: Cameron Reese, Emma Fulmer. We have 2 recipients, Emma Fulmer and Cameron Reese. For Most Polite, Cameron Reese and Perla Chable. For Most most dependable, Ramel Hughes, Cameron Reese, and Bristol Byers. Most likely to cheer you up, Tristan Beard and Emma Fuller. The Technology Wizard Awards go to Michael King and Bristol Byers. We've got a lot of kind hearts in the class. We've got 5 recipients of the Kindest Heart Award. Bristol Byers, Alvin Gregory, Hayden Stellar, Kamari Castro, and Cameron Reese. For Best Style, Perla Chable and Eric Mendez. The award for Master Scientist, Perla Chable and Scott Landy.